Hello, 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 everyone. I am here. I am live. I know it's been a little while since I've been going live on this over here, but I definitely am going to start doing it more. So if you're watching this on a replay, do me a quick favor and go ahead and type in hashtag replay. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Letitia Campbell. I'm your #1 email marketing and systems strategist, and I help my clients secure the bag through email marketing. So please, y'all, come on in the room, say hello. Again, if you're watching this on a replay, go ahead and type in hashtag replay. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes for you guys to go ahead and hop on. And we're going to get into a conversation today. We're definitely going to get into a conversation today. And those of you who don't know, today is my birthday. Yes, I just turned 43 years young today, and I have to say I absolutely feel amazing. I woke up this morning, and let me turn down my music a little bit. I woke up this morning and I was just praying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want anything. I didn't expect anything. I didn't have any expectations on today. I honestly was just thanking God for another year. You know what I mean? I really was thanking God for another year. I posted earlier today, I said how 2024 and 2025 was definitely the year of the push, of pushing through. You know, I've made some really, really, really monumental changes in my personal life, in my business, and all the things. And it was definitely the year of the push. It was definitely the year of the push. For me, 2026 is the year of building. You know, that's my focus for the upcoming years. Definitely for me is the year of the building. So I want to talk a little bit about that today. And I want to personally thank all of you who've given me birthday wishes, those of you who sent me emails, Facebook messages, text messages, and those of you who commented under my posts. I really, really appreciate that. And I know I can't thank everybody individually, but I thank you because sometimes, you know, we don't think that we're as loved. Like, I know I'm loved. Like, I know for the people who genuinely care about me, I am genuinely know me, not the version of me that they try to make me be or make me become, right? The people who genuinely know me, I know that, like, they care. They reach out. Many of you have reached out and gave me Bible scriptures, words of encouragement, all the things. I had an amazing conversation earlier this morning with my business partner, Miyoko. We talked about a lot of things. And here's what I do, y'all. And those of you who just hopped on, if you guys can see and hear me, go ahead and type in hashtag live. I know it's been a while since I've been on, so my comments probably are not working right now. That's one thing when you don't go live as often as you're supposed to. It takes Facebook a while to get up to speed with things. So for most of you guys, your year starts on January 1st, right? For most people, not just you guys, for most of the world, you know, the first of the year starts on the 1st of January, right? And the end of the year ends on December 31st, right? But for me, my New Year's is my birthday, right? It's for me, every year, my New Year start on December 27th, which is today, my birthday. And it ends on December 26th of the next year, right? Because I look at my birthday as the starting point of where I see myself at now, right? Where do I want to be and what I need to do to get there, right? And I got that, you know, that quote from Sarah. She's an amazing young lady that I've known for many, many years now. It's where I look at where I'm at now. I look at where do I want to be and what do I need to get there? What do I need to get there? So I do believe in the aspect of praying on praying on things and waiting for God to give you the answer. A lot of people do that. That's not something that is, I would say, is a biblical thing. I think it's just a personal thing. People are like, I'll just pray on it and wait for God to give me the answer. For me, I do things a little different. I was just talking to my business partner about this today. I was like, if I want to do something in life or in business, I write down my goals and what I want to do to get there. And then I pray over that because I want to bless it. And if certain things don't work out, I just make adjustments and pray on that. Because so I believe in trying things out and first praying and then trying things out and doing the work that you need to do rather than sitting and waiting. Because sometimes God is just telling us to go and to move, and that's the answer. And then he'll give you the answer. Well, for me, I'm just talking about me personally. He gives me the answer as I'm doing the work. Because the word says faith without works is dead. I don't want to start quoting scripture and stuff, but that's what I believe. And that's what I'm taking with me throughout 2026. So y'all share what you guys do as it pertains to getting hyped up about your 2026 goals. No, I do not believe in vision boards. Okay, that's just not how my brain works. It's just not how that's just not how I personally do things. Yes, I will go to, I have a vision board party that I'm going to on the 3rd of January. I'm just going there for fun and to mingle and hang out. But I just I just don't have a vision board up. I really just focus on what I want, where I see myself, where I always say again, where I'm at now, where do I want to be, and what I need to do to get there. That's just how my brain works. You know what I'm saying? That's just how my life works. But so again, what I want to talk to you guys about today is celebrating the woman I am becoming, right? And I know a lot of you, I've been seeing all of you guys posts, and I'm always, checking you guys' content out and all that stuff and commenting and liking all the things. And I know you guys are starting to get into the point of celebrating the woman that you are becoming, the person that you are becoming, right? And I know that is going to be the biggest thing and the major thing for 2026. My quote for 2026, this is the year of building, right? For the past 2 decades, I have been around a few people who have done everything they could possibly do and still doing it to this day to try to break me down, right? The enemy is always going to be working against you. My business partner and I talk about this all the time. Where there is good, there's bad. That's just how life is. And at this point in my life, at 43 years old, I accept it, right? I accept that part. And I sort of low-key welcome that part because that just lets me know that I'm moving in the right direction, right? Because if you're doing everything, if you're not moving and shaking and making a lot of transformational moves in your life, the enemy is not going to bother you. But when you are moving and shaking and making a lot of transformation things in your life, especially your mindset shift, the enemy's going to come at you. The enemy's going to come for you. All the things is just going to happen. Let me turn off this music, y'all. But I know for me, 2026 is definitely going to be the year of building. It's not just going to be the year of building. For me, it's going to be the year of the building for my businesses, for my clients' businesses, and all the things. And I'm actually currently making some shifts when it comes to the clientele that I have in the next couple of days. So you guys are going to get an email on that. But again, I'm celebrating the woman I'm becoming. I'm celebrating the woman I am. I came so far these past 2 years, y'all. And those of you who know me on a personal level, these past 2 years, 2024 and 2025 were my hardest years, right? 2024 was real hard. If I have to say which year was the worst, 2024, literally the hardest year. It gets the plaque, it gets the award and everything, right? So it was the hardest years of these past 2 years was the hardest years of my life on a personal level, but it was the most blessed 2 years. I'm telling y'all, God has shown me the level of endurance I have, the level of strength I have, the level of push I have. I'm telling you right now, I'm so glad I went through everything that I went through in 2024 and 2025. I'm so proud of myself that I've gotten through it. The things that I've gotten through on a personal level in the past 2 years, it would have broken the average person. It would have broken me. I already know, and I was just telling somebody this the other day. Everything that I went through in 2024 and 2025, I should be in a mental institution right now. I should be laid up in bed right now, crying in my pillow, everything, right? But it has helped rebuild me. It has helped sharpen me. It has helped refine me. It's to the point now when even when I know that the enemy does things to bother me, it's almost like it's entertaining me now. It's like God is showing me, girl, you growing up. Like you are growing up mentally, you're growing up spiritually. I mean, the things that really bothered me 2 decades ago does not bother me now anymore at all. At any capacity. Doesn't bother me, doesn't annoy me, doesn't make me feel like, oh my God, let me go say something back, let me respond. It's like it doesn't and those who know me on a personal level know exactly what I'm talking about. It just doesn't. And I know that there's more things to come. You know what I mean? More, the enemy is always going to try to do something against you when you are building. And while you're building, where there's good, there's bad. And that's just how it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I cannot see y'all comments. I know y'all commenting, so keep commenting. And when I watch the replay, I will definitely reply back. And those of you guys who just stopped on, my name's Teacher Campbell. I'm a mother of 5 amazing children. I have such an impactful story. I'm a survivor. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a coach, mentor, strategist, all the things. And I'm here today to just talk to you guys about some of the things I had planned for the new year to come. And I know many of you guys are excited about hearing this. Before I get started, I want to spotlight my clients. Those of you who are inside of my Emailpreneur Inner Circle, those of you who are inside of our Your Brand, Your Breakthrough community. I just want to shout each and every one of you out. I want to do some personal shout outs. I want to give a huge shout out to Anita McDaniel. She is the coach mentor of, if you're in the middle right now of life, whether it be death, divorce, job change, shifts, she's definitely the person to go to. LaShawn Hackley, Therese Westmoreland, that's my girl, honey, my girl. Tracy, Hetty, all of you lovely ladies. If I missed your name, I'm so sorry. Martine, all of you ladies, Tracy, all of you. Who are my clients. I really, Melody, I'm just thinking of, names are just popping out. Y'all are amazing. You guys are awesome. You guys are definitely going to kick the door down of 2026. And I am just beyond proud of each and every one of you. Really, really beyond proud of each and every one of you. And I'm thankful for you guys. So I really appreciate you guys so much. So if I missed anybody's name, please, charge it to my heart, because y'all know I have 5 kids. I can't remember everybody's name. I should have just wrote it down. But again, I want to just take a moment to spotlight you guys, because, Saturdays is going to be like the spotlight day, where I'm going to be taking a couple of you guys and just spotlighting you guys, what I'm posting about it, what I'm going live about it, or what have you, right? I've been on so many, I have been on meetings since 2 o'clock today. No, sorry, 12 o'clock today. I've been on meetings. Guys, I work on my birthdays. I work my business on my birthdays. I was telling my kids this. I was like, once mommy gets to her goal, you're not going to see her on her birthday. Okay. So, like I said, for me, when that clock strikes 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 27th, that's just like January 1st for me. The ball's dropped and it's time to hit the ground running. So there's 4 things I'm going to really, really improve in 2026. And I want y'all in the chat, even if you're watching this on a replay, I want you to share, what are you going to improve in 2026? Go ahead and spotlight that in the chat. For me, it's 4. The first thing is, I want to improve my relationship with God. I know we all have a relationship with God. I know God is within all of us, but I know for me, where I'm going, right? All the success that I'm going to have in 2026, all the weapons of warfare that are going to try and come against that, people, especially people who are really close to me, I'm going to be praying more, because the enemy is definitely not going to win. You may have won for a couple of decades, but I'm sorry, boo-boo. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win the battle. You may get on my nerves here and there. You may, do little things here and there, but the battle will still be won, because God is always in control. And sorry for you. But yes, my relationship with God is going to grow even more. I'm going to be praying more. I'm going to be reading the word more. I'm going to be really mentally taking some spiritual lessons, taking those moments where if I have to wake up earlier or go to bed later, I'm going to be in prayer, because God don't play about me. I've been playing that song. There's a song that I play. I can't play it here on the live, because I don't want, Facebook to mess up my live. But there's a song I want you guys to write down. It's called God Don't Play About Me, and it's by Era Blue. That's ARIA space Blue, BLU, ARIA space BLU. And it's called God Don't Play About Me. I've been playing that song on repeat when I was taking a shower this morning. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, when you play that song, if you don't feel, hey Trees, if you don't feel like jumping and doing a whole praise dance and all the things, then something's wrong with you. Like, that song gets me going. So it's God Don't Play About Me, and that's by Era Blue, ARIA Blue, right? BLU. And there's one more song. It's one more song that I play all the time. Whenever the enemy tries to get in my space, tries to get on my nerves or whatever, because you're not really fighting against man. It's a spiritual warfare. Fighting against the person ain't going to do nothing. When you fight against the spirit that's within that person, whether it's an evil spirit, an annoying spirit, or whatever type of spirit, that's what you got to pray against. That's what you got to pray against. Okay. And the goal is not to pray against to change that person. The goal is to change how you react when that person is around. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't change people. Only God can change people. Amen. So, okay. So y'all, I got over 300 songs on my playlist, y'all. Over 300 songs. Let me find this song real quick and real fast. The second song. The first one was God Don't Play About Me, and the second one is God Will Work It Out. I wish I could play this right now, but I love this song. This song is by Naomi Raine. Naomi is Naomi, Naomi, and last name is Raine, Raine. That's Raine. It's called God Will Work It Out. Now, I'm telling you, right, those are my top 2 songs for 2026. I'm telling y'all, when I play those songs every single day, I put them on repeat. Okay, I sing it out loud and all that stuff. Those are like my top 2 for 2026, especially the God Don't Play About Me, because God don't play about me and God won't play about you. Okay, so the enemy, be careful. Okay, so again, working on my relationship with God in 2026, praying more, reading the word more. You know what I'm saying? Not just reading it because, I just read a chapter today, so that's good, but reading it for the purposes of studying through each scripture, each line by line, and really just getting an understanding. When I don't understand something, hey Nina, how you doing, Nina? I'm happy to see you, love. And when I don't understand something, just knowing who to go to ask more questions about what does this mean and things like that. So I can get a good understanding. I think that's so important. So definitely God. The second thing, and y'all put in the chat, what is your top 3 or top 4 things that you're going to do more of in 2026? The first one I just said was build a better relationship with God, right? Because like I said, wherever all the good that you're going to do in 2026, just know the enemy is going to be right present also. So for me, I got to build up my prayer. I got to build up my prayer because the enemy stays trying to be on my tail. And it's cute, you know what I mean? Sometimes where it's just like, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? It's cute, but child, listen, you gotta pray. Nina said, I'm okay, and how are you? How is your birthday? My birthday is listen, Nina, I woke up this morning and I was just praying. I was thanking God for another year. I shared earlier, Nina, that a lot of people, their New Year's is January 1st. My New Year's is December 27th. Like for me, this morning when it hit 12 a.m., that was like my ball just dropped. And now this is my new year. My new year ends on December 26th, right? And it starts on December 27th. That's just what my new year is. All right. We have somebody. Hey, Hetty. Oh my God, y'all. Hetty, I'm praying for you. I don't want to share it on here if you don't want me to. I'm praying for you, sis. I'm praying for you, sis. Please keep me posted. Hetty said, obey God the first time. Girl. Amen, right? The first time, not the second, third, or fourth, or fifth time. The first time. Right? That is so, man, listen, if I had, Hetty, girl, I felt that. If I had obeyed God the first time, baby, Child, I would have been left. I would have hung up the phone. I would have ran. I would have screamed, like, get away from me. Baby, I was just telling somebody that the other day, how we see the red flags, we see the signs, we see the cuckoo, you know what I mean? And we just be like, okay, let's still keep going. I tell you, everything is choice. The second thing Hetty said, trust what I hear God saying. Amen. Know my worth. Know my worth. Honor the truth and let God, all will fall into place. That's right. That is very true. Y'all go ahead and share what you're going to do more of in 2026, right? We can talk about the doom and gloom and what mistakes didn't work out, what things didn't work out in 2025. But child, listen, you gotta, 2025 is gone, child. Go have another baby. Not literally, but go have another baby, girl. Go out there. We got a new year. Thank God. Monica said, build up my prayer life. That's important. That's definitely my top is build up my prayer life. Have more conversations with God. Like literally sit here and be like, no matter what I do, I need to pray first. I'm going to still do it. I'm going to still go through it. Like, I'm not like some people pray and they just pause, right? And there's a time and place, especially for big decisions, where you have to pray and pause, and give it a couple of days and see what God, tells you to do. But a lot of times, we enter the door without him. You know what I'm saying? Without, I mean, he's always within us, but 2025, no, I'm not going to say 2025. Before 2024, I entered every situation without God, without really just saying, Lord, I want you next to me. I want you by me. I want you to bless this. I want you to really, put your hand in this. I want you to go ahead of me, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I want you to go ahead of me, Lord. I want you to be by my side. I want you to, I wasn't doing that before. Once it got to 2024 and 2025, I really started to really, bring God into the table, bring God into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Without me saying, okay, I'm going to go. You know why I say that, y'all? Because for over 2 decades, every decision I made was based on emotion. This is going to help somebody. Because it helped me. Every decision I made was based on my emotions. Y'all follow me? So if I felt away, I moved away. Instead of saying, you know what, I feel angry right now. Or I feel I want to cuss this mother. And I said, you know what? Now I'll be like, you know what, God? I'm praying on it. I'm going to just pray. What I have to ask myself, what would Jesus do? So when the enemy comes at me, whether it be a text message or phone call, it just, sometimes the enemy, when they know they can't get to you, they're going to go to somebody who's close to you to get to you. And that happened to me almost every single week. And I always sit and say, what would Jesus do about the situation? How would he respond? Would he cuss the person out? No. Right? Would he get up and gossip and talk about the situation? No. You know what I'm saying? So I always do. And I'm not perfect, y'all, but I'm saying like, we have to hold the likeness of God sometimes, the likeness of Jesus, and say, you know what would he do? And how does he want me to think in this situation? You know what I mean? And am I making a decision? And that's what I'm just saying, y'all, what I do for myself. I don't want to make decisions off of emotion anymore. I want to make decisions because it's the right decision to make. Even though that decision I'm making is going to hurt me and probably hurt people around me, but in the long term, it's going to benefit me. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all get it? I hope y'all get it. Let me go back to Nina's comment here real quick. Come on, roll up. All right, Nina said, okay, show gratitude towards others that show up for me. That's right. Spend more time with family and friends. Yes, that's one of mine too. Nina, that's definitely one of mine. Thank you, Hetty, for the happy birthday. Thank you, all you guys, for the happy birthday wishes. Therese, my girl. She says she has 4 things. Spending time with God, spend more time with me. Amen. Spend more time with family and friends. And number 4, we're starting back with, you know what, Therese, I'm going to start back at the end of this month for sure. I literally spoke with you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say that here, but I literally spoke with them the other day, and I'm definitely why can one of y'all make a comment, because my comments are acting up now, and I don't know why. I don't know what I just pressed. I don't know if Facebook changed something, but put an emoji up real quick, y'all. I want to make sure my comments are working. Yeah, so I'm with you on that, Therese. I'm definitely with you on that, because here's the thing. My second thing I'm going to do more of is focusing on my health. Okay? Y'all listen, I'm almost 300 pounds. Okay? Listen, and I love every inch of me, child. Okay? Because I'm not trying to lose it. I'm not trying to lose all this weight to try to look good towards other people, because I don't have that issue. You know what I'm saying? Let me say something. I don't have an issue of turning heads, baby. That's not a problem for me. You know what I mean? That's not why I want to get healthy. The reason why I want to get healthy, because I'm 43 years old. A majority of the people in my family are females, and I'm starting to get some of the symptoms that when I was a little girl, 13, 14, 15 years old, that I used to hear my aunties complain about and my grandparents complain about, right? So I'm like, child, it's something about 40 that you feel like your body is like, girl, it's like, girl, we ain't doing it, girl, you can't eat like that, girl. So December, health-wise, was very hard for me because I was having a lot of stomach issues. Y'all, I will wake up and my stomach will be hurting. It felt like I was having contractions. Like, if y'all had children before, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you having contractions, the contractions are like, woo, woo, woo. Y'all get what I'm talking about? It's that pain. It's like a woof, woof, woof. Child, I was feeling that about 3 weeks ago. And I woke up in the middle and I just could not sleep. Right? Then, right, because for when I was pregnant, giving birth a couple of times, I got the epidural, right? And y'all know with the epidural, they stick that long needle in your spine. I can feel, even right now as I'm talking, I can even feel right now where they prick my spine to put in the numb pain. And I feeling that, and I felt pain from, sometimes I feel pain from my lower back, from where they, injected the medicine or whatever they injected in me, all the way down to my knees. Okay. So I almost went to the hospital for Christmas Eve, for real, because that's how much pain I was in. So what I did was I went to the Walgreens, and they had a sale on buy one, get one free on supplements. And I literally spent probably over $100 on supplements, because I was really on the verge of going to the hospital. So I got different vitamins, I got different things, and I just started using the regimen. I made my own regimen. And that's one of the reasons why, case in point, what Therese just said, I need to go back to the time where, and it was probably around 2018, where I was really conscious and really taking good supplements. I was working out. I was doing like the bulletproof coffee. I mean, all that stuff. I'm going back to that because I see the symptoms, all the things that my aunties and grandmothers went through. I'm noticing I'm starting to go through myself at 40. So I'm definitely in 2026 doing more of focusing on my health, really focusing on losing weight to be healthy. Not to say, well, I want to lose weight because I want to look good in my clothes. Because, child, listen, mama looks cute. Okay, I'm cute. I know I'm beautiful. That's definitely not the issue, baby. I don't have that problem at all of looking good, right? So that's the thing. So number 2 is do more of focusing on myself, my health, my mindset. Hello. My mindset, y'all. Yes. Focusing more on that. Getting my mind right. Getting things right. Not letting things, even people who try to get me angry, not even let that bother me. Not even let that affect me. I have to say that's one of the things I've done really, really good in 2025. But yet people would try to annoy you. They would try to bother you. They would try to infect you. They would try to do all the things. I'm just like, man, keep doing what you're doing. Because I'm over here just laughing at you at this point. Like, a dog don't change his tricks at all. A dog. Yes, a whole dog. A whole pit bull. Don't change his tricks at all. They're going to keep doing whatever they need to doing because they're miserable themselves. And that's it. Number 3 is family. I was having this conversation this morning with my business partner, Miyoko. I was like, listen, I work from home. I run a business from home. But the thing is that I be on my laptop a lot. And I be like, sometimes I need to just take a pause and say, okay, let me play the video games with the kids. Let me just sit and be present with the kids. Even if they talk about the most silliest things, I need to just take the time to just sit and be present and be an active parent, be a present parent, all the things. And I know my kids love me down. Like, I know my babies. I have 5 beautiful children, and I know they love me. They can't get enough of me, but I just want to spend more of that time with them, even if it's for like an hour a day or two, where I'm just not doing no business stuff, no cooking, no cleaning, just here zeroing in on them, right? And those of you who just hopped on, talk about the top things you want to do more of in 2026. It could be 3, it could be 4. For me, it's 4. Teresa's 4. A couple of you guys had 3 things that you want to do more of in 2026. So go ahead and share it. My last thing I want to share is about my business, right? I want to do more business. I want to do more, definitely more in my business. Some of y'all are going to be annoyed by me, but it's okay. I'm going to be inboxing more. I'm going to be emailing more. I'm going to be going live more. I'm going to be following up more, right? I'm going to do more, because when you know what you have is not only going to help people, it's going to provide a transformation. You got to do more of it. You got to get out there. Nobody's going to do it for you. You got to, and you know, another thing is, and those of you who are my clients, I'm going to be requiring you guys to do more at the same time. You know, and Therese, I know she can back me up on this. When you have a team doesn't mean you sit back and relax and don't do nothing, right? And rely and depend on your team to do everything. Your team is there to take the things off your to-do list that's keeping you away from doing the things in your business that you're supposed to be doing, which is being at the front end of your business. You feel me? Back me up, Therese. We're not here to replace you, right? We're here to work alongside you. So don't believe those marketers who tell you, oh, join me or hire me because we're going to replace you. You're going to never have to show up. Let me tell you something. They're just going to take your money and you're not going to make anything. A team works alongside you while you are out there being at the front end of the business. So your team doesn't, see, a lot of people think I'm a hire team so I can still stay an introvert and I can still stay shy and I can still stay off social media. No, you got to get on social media now. Hello? You got to be the person that, okay, you got a hot lead. You got to do the follow-up. You got to do the push through, right? A team is not supposed to be sitting down with you and talking about trial and error, right? A team is supposed to be there to take off your to-do list, to you know what I mean? So you can have less things to do, right? On your to-do list. Okay? The things that is keeping you away from following up, the things that is keeping you away from going live, the things that are keeping you away from really showing up. Okay? We're not here to say, I'm going to be Hetty. I'm going to be Nina. No, boo-boo. No. We work alongside you. So don't hide behind the AI, because some people just getting, and I use AI. I use AI this morning for my banner, but I'm showing up as me. The average consumer trusts businesses who show up, not the ones that use a character or replication of them. Okay? And y'all know there's a lot of fishy stuff happening with AI, so it's really not good for you to use AI as your 100% marketing strategy when it comes to your images. I'm not talking about copy. You can use AI for your copy. Like when you want to make a post, you say, hey, I want to make a post about surviving a toxic relationship. And this is how I survived my toxic relationship. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. Now I need you to make this a post. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm talking about the images, the videos, and all these things that people are just going crazy. And me personally, and I had to make this, I literally was praying about this the other day. I'm really going to limit the clients that I get that they want to use that AI as their 100% marketing strategy and they don't want to show up. I want to work with people, and I have to say that 99.9% of those of you who are all my clients are movers and shakers. Like Nina just came to my event last August, and baby, her story was so impactful. Right? I have 99.9% of my clients like Hetty, like Nina, you know what I mean? Those of you who I just named, you know, y'all really have a mission and a story. And I know once you get out there and you just do more of that and get out there and promote more and do all that, you're going to take over the world. But the rest of the percentage is clients that need substance. And I really want y'all to really understand what I'm saying. Having a team and it's not the is the solution. It's going to help for you to organize your business. It's going to help you to systemize your business. It's going to help you to strategize how you can, as you capturing leads, on how to convert them, and just to become a better overall brand. But a team is not here to replace you. Okay, this team is for you to save you time. A team helps you to move people along your pipeline. A team helps you with building, increasing your retention percentage, right? So you don't have people dropping off, right? A team is there to help you to really redefine your offer, how you're going to process through your offer, all the amazing stuff that comes with the team. And as you get bigger and you make more money, my business partner and I were talking about this the other day, having somebody handle your whole overall operations. You know what I'm saying? So you could tie that in. I mean, it's a layered based type of thing. Teresa said, no, we don't do that. That's right. Heidi said, every time we consult God concerning ourselves, God steps in. That's right. Consult him in and with everything. God perfects everything concerning us, everything. You know, Hetty, I was walking past McDonald's a couple of months ago, and there was this sweet boy. Oh my God. He had to be maybe 16, 17 years old. And on his t-shirt, it says, when you worry, pray. Right? Or it says something like, pray more instead of worry more. And, I tapped that boy on his shoulder. I was like, I'm so glad you wore that. Like, it just spoke to me. And I was just the fact that he's so young and he's wearing something like that. I think that's powerful instead of trying to wear a brand name. And I talk to this about my kids all the time. My kids and I, we're looking at this receipt from Neiman Marcus, some receipt we found. And it says sneakers on it. And it says $644, right? So I'm sitting back, I'm like, man, and no shade to Neiman Marcus. I'm not trying to shade you or nothing like that. But I feel like people put so much value in the brand's name and wearing that and promoting that instead of God's name and what God wants us to say or feel. You know what I mean? Like, I looked at that receipt, I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, man, I think that's the dumbest thing, in my personal opinion, to spend that much money on something. And it's just like, Neiman Marcus will never put my kids through college. He darn sure ain't going to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that stuff. And whether you feel you deserve that or not, I just feel like people should think more a little bit outside the box. But, clowns are going to be clowns, I guess. Tree said with systems will help you a lot. It will definitely help. I'm glad, Trish, you said that. Help, not replace. Help, right? Help, not replace. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so glad Trish pointed out. So in my business, I'm definitely going to be doing more. I'm definitely going to be, before the year starts, I'm going to be doing a lot of subtracting and adding and doing more of. I think that's so important. Because in order for me to get to my goals, I already know I'm going to get a lot of people that's going to tell me no, because the more people I reach out to, I'm definitely going to get some no's, but I'm going to get a lot of yeses at the same time. So that's my top 4, guys. Yeah, Hattie said, maturity looks good on you. Thank you. Yes. You said something very, very good to me one time, Hattie. I don't know if you remember this. And I think you told me one time on a call, she's like, yeah, you used to seem so angry. You remember that, Hetty? She's like, yeah, I could tell you've been changing. She was like, you used to be so angry. And I appreciate her saying that. Before 2024, some of the lives I did, some of the conversations I had, I was coming from a place of anger because I was going through so much. When I tell y'all I'm a survivor, I totally mean that. Like, I was going through so much, y'all, like for real. And I know there's more that I have to go through. There's more that I have to endure. There's more that I have to conquer, all the things. And I know that the people who know, and the people who will see my story and hear my story and understand that everything that I've been through and everything that I've conquered and survived through, they're going to know that they can go through anything as well. We all have our Goliath. Let's just be honest. No matter how pretty we like to look, how perfect we would like to think, and how we always want things to be okay, we all have a Goliath. We all have something that we have to conquer, you know, or kill, or something internally, right? I do. You are growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, Hattie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? Because sometimes people don't like the person that you are becoming, but they don't realize that that was the person you always was. You know, you just couldn't be that way, you know, around them. And I think that's the big thing. As you build your success, you're going to have a lot of people that think that you're becoming brand new, and that because you're affiliated with this person, or you're doing this, or these people are doing that, that they feel that you're changing. But no, you're just becoming the woman that you've always been. You know, you becoming the woman that you've always been. And 2026 is the year of you being yourself, of you becoming who you are. If you're building a business that where you could be so authentic. You could be just you and do the things you love because you're just being you, right? So that's my thing. So listen, y'all, I want to drop this quick link. Let me know if y'all can see it. Let me know if y'all can see it in the chat. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the comments. I have an online community. All right. It is absolutely free for all of you guys to join. You just got to go ahead and complete this really short form. It's our Your Brand, Your Breakthrough community. We're actually about to start a challenge. All right. And we've been announcing that to all community members. So if you're not a part of the group, please go ahead and click on that link, fill out that questionnaire. And once you're done filling out that questionnaire, it's going to give you access to our community. It's absolutely amazing, y'all. Hey, Miss Sean the Dawn, baby. I got to call you sis. Again, know your worth. Yes, got to know your worth. You got to know your worth, y'all. You know, you have to know your worth, y'all. You just have to. You just have to. You just have to. You just have to. But when you guys join that community, we have a challenge, a 5-day challenge coming up, y'all. And I'm telling you right now, this challenge is going to pour everything that is positive, that is amazing, that is awesome about you out of you. And we started this challenge now because y'all need it. It's going to start off in January, but we're giving people opportunities to register early, and you have an incentive when you register early. So Hetty, LaShawn, Nina, if you haven't already registered yet for the challenge, please make sure you do so. When you join the group, if you're already in the group, you already gotten a post. We already put a post in there yesterday. And so Miyoko and myself, we're doing this challenge. We're kicking it off in January, but now it's the time to go ahead and register. Because we're not waiting, y'all. Some of y'all put in the chat, I ain't waiting. Sometimes we just wait for that ball to drop, or we wait for the end of the new year, and we got to just stop doing that. You know, we really have to stop doing that. So this challenge is going to be about taking all the things that's amazing, that's awesome, that's wonderful about you, and just making that even better. It's definitely going to be a personal brand based challenge. We're going to throw in systems in there. We're going to throw in branding in there. We're going to throw in mindset in there. No, it's not a motivational challenge, y'all. Y'all can join those on, join those on YouTube somewhere. But this is definitely going to be an epic challenge. So again, if you're not in the group, make sure you click that link. Go ahead and fill out the form. Again, we're kicking off this challenge, in January. But again, now is the time to register and go ahead and get yourselves in. So again, I want to thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes, the birthday blessings. Y'all don't understand how I so value that and how much I appreciate that, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. I don't want to start crying, but I really, really genuinely do. These past 2 years have been hard. LaShawn knows, Therese knows, Hetty knows. It has been hardest 2 years. It has been the year where I was just pushing through and also changing me at the same time, which is very difficult. Things simultaneously, y'all. There was moments where I just wanted to give up, when I just wanted to throw in the towel, where I was just that I literally told myself, let me just go ahead and just keep accepting how things have been for these past 2 decades, so I wouldn't hear or listen to all the backlash and the hate and the grief and all the things. And You know, one of the things I have to say that I'm an amazing mother, you know, and what we show is important for our children, right? Y'all hear them in the background, right? And in order for me to really be an even better mom, I had to work on me. And that's the awesome part, the result of these past two years. I've grown, I've elevated, I've matured. Amen to that. Amen for the maturity and all the things. And I love you more, LaShawn. I really love you, sis. I love all of you. You know what I mean? And I just want to help women to be impactful, to be amazing, no matter where you're starting out at. That people always say, this year is going to be your year. No, this is the time. This is the time. My slogan, my mantra, and I want y'all to put this in the chat, right? 2026 is the year of building. 2026 is the year of building. Because the more you keep building, the more you keep showing up, the more you keep believing in God and praying in God and focusing on yourself and focusing on your family and focusing on your business, everything is going to change. Everything you want in life is going to shift and change, and you're going to be able to accomplish that, right? But you got to focus on building. Got to focus on building, right? Not tearing down, not worrying, not focusing, not having anger, not some things I realize that when an enemy comes at me, by me not responding, reacting, or even reading, that shows the increased level of emotional intelligence, right? That we have. Like, for my thing, I had to turn the cheek more. When the word says you got to turn the other cheek, I had to turn the cheek more in these past 2 years than I've ever had in the past 2 decades. Like, you got to do that because there's too much. You have too much on the line. You have too much work that needs to get done. The enemy is always going to be watching you. That's just how it's always going to be, you know. But knowing that nothing that they do or it does is going to win, and you just focusing on building. Yes, 2026 is the year of building. Keep building. Did you build something today? Did you build more followers? Did you build more email subscribers, right? Did you build that program, right? Did you build content? Did you build? Even if you build one thing today, that counts. That's a number on the board, right? It's building. And the people that are not for you are not going to like that you're building, because the enemy don't want you to build anything. Don't. But you got to build. You just have to build. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to join our community. Just go ahead and click that link. It's going to take you to a quick form to fill out. We have a challenge that we're launching. It's coming up very, very soon. You guys don't want to miss out on being a part of that challenge, right? And I did reach out to a lot of you guys and sent messages about the challenge. So make sure you go ahead and sign up. But again, you got to be a part of the group. Okay, it's free to join the community. And again, when you join the community, you get information on how to register for the challenge. So thank you guys so much for watching, right? And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.